The Philippines, a tropical paradise of unspoiled beaches, lush greenery, and welcoming smiles. It's a place that feels like the ideal escape, a sanctuary of beauty and rich culture. But today, we'll go beyond the picture-perfect charm to uncover aspects of the Philippines rarely brought to light. And at the center of this hidden world lies what? A powerful and enigmatic phenomenon often regarded as one of the most impactful in Southeast Asia. Is the Philippines truly the paradise it seems, or is there a concealed truth lying beneath its surface? Stay with us, because what we uncover might just surprise you. Number 12. The Judy Mafia. A network of power and intrigue, the name murmured in the corridors of showbiz, politics, and elite society, the Judy Mafia. But what is it, really? And how has it become one of the most enigmatic and impactful forces in Southeast Asia? This is a realm shaped not just by ambition, but also by the fluidity of human identity. Picture this: a rising star lands a coveted role in a major film. A politician climbs to the pinnacle of influence, or a business tycoon seals a groundbreaking deal. Behind many of these triumphs is the subtle yet potent hand of this network, a loosely structured but deeply interconnected group redefining norms and fostering relationships. The term doesn't describe organized crime as we typically know it. Instead, it refers to a discrete collective of LGBTQ+ individuals, predominantly transgender women and gay men, who hold remarkable sway over the Philippines' entertainment, business, and political landscapes. Yet, this influence comes with challenges. Members of this circle often walk a tightrope, celebrated for their impact in some areas, yet constrained by societal prejudices in others. Ironically, it is this very tension between acceptance and resistance that fuels their ascent. For many, their gender identity isn't a limitation, it's a source of unparalleled strength. Think about it. Some of the country's most beloved icons owe their fame to these unsung influencers. They nurture talent, mediate deals, and manage crises, but their reach extends beyond entertainment. By defying societal norms, they are spearheading a cultural transformation, one where identity and gender are embraced as assets rather than liabilities. But how far does this influence truly stretch? Are they driving meaningful change, or does their power come with unforeseen complications? Let us know what you think. Number 11. Any-Ennies. In a vibrant, bustling market in Manila, a flower vendor waves cheerfully at those passing by. With striking makeup and a smile that defies conventions, she calls herself Bakla. Just across the street, a hairstylist chats casually with a client, describing himself as batting. In the Philippines, these terms, often grouped under the colloquial expression any-enny, offer a window into a complex and evolving view of gender and identity. But what does any individual really mean? The answer lies in the lives of those who embrace it, where moments of acceptance often exist alongside deep-rooted challenges. The phrase any-enny loosely translates to anyone or anything, capturing a fluid approach to gender expression and sexual orientation that challenges traditional norms. In fields like entertainment and beauty, they are often celebrated, yet in many other spheres, they face significant barriers due to societal and institutional prejudices. A study conducted in 2014 by the LGBT Chamber of Commerce Philippines highlighted that while these individuals are visible in media, they are often portrayed in comedic or subservient roles. Yet many see these portrayals as stepping stones, paving the way toward greater acceptance. Despite this cultural presence, legal protections remain scarce. A report published in 2021 by Human Rights Watch noted the lack of a nationwide anti-discrimination law in the Philippines. While cities like Quezon City have enacted local ordinances, these are the exception, not the norm. What do you think? Can a society deeply rooted in tradition evolve to fully embrace these individuals? Stick with us as we uncover more stories from the Philippines that intertwine history, identity, and resilience. Before we dive in, I have a quick favor to ask. If you've enjoyed this journey so far, please take 10 seconds to hit that notification bell and subscribe. It's a small action that means the world to this channel, and in return, I promise to keep bringing you even better stories. Deal? Number 10. The allure of Filipino music and culture. Filipino culture is deeply intertwined with music, acting as a medium of celebration and a channel for emotions. From karaoke nights to timeless folk songs, music provides both joy and escape. Introduced in 1975, karaoke has united families of all ages, creating lasting bonds and memories. Despite challenges like political and economic hardships, music remains a vital form of expression, giving a voice to those often overlooked. Street performers and festivals such as Sinulog and Pahiyas highlight this resilience, showcasing pride and community. The true strength of music lies in its power to connect people from diverse backgrounds. Beneath its festive exterior, music also comforts and offers a peaceful platform to discuss socio-political issues. Filipino music represents the balance of joy and struggle, symbolizing a culture that perseveres while working toward a brighter future. It poses a critical question: does music truly heal or simply provide temporary relief? This paradox encapsulates the story of Filipino music. While music offers comfort, the question persists: can it genuinely mend the wounds of inequality? Up next, we'll uncover how socio-political tensions are sparking movements shaping the Philippines' future. Number 9. Political and economic struggles. The Philippines is a land of contrasts, boasting breathtaking scenery and a rich cultural heritage, yet grappling with deep-rooted political and economic challenges. Since transitioning to democracy in 1986, the nation has faced ongoing issues with governance, corruption, and an ever-widening gap between rich and poor. Nearly 23 million Filipinos live in poverty, while a small elite controls much of the country's wealth. This disparity is starkly visible in the contrast between prosperous cities like Manila and nearby areas struggling with extreme economic hardship. Corruption and the misuse of public resources persist, fueling frustration with a political system many see as favoring the wealthy few. This dissatisfaction has sparked grassroots activism and social unrest, with protests and alternative movements advocating for change. These movements often find expression in subcultures like underground music scenes and street art, particularly in urban settings where inequality is most pronounced. As corruption and inequality endure, these movements continue to grow, fueled by calls for fairness and justice. Whether they will remain on the fringes or inspire meaningful societal transformation remains uncertain. However, they reflect a nation actively seeking ways to address its challenges. The divide between the wealthy elite and the disadvantaged majority remains a defining characteristic of the Philippines, with these movements offering glimpses of a more inclusive future. In a country marked by such stark divides, what happens when the streets erupt in protest and when underground movements become the voice of the silenced? Number 8. The gambling industry and its challenges in the Philippines. The Philippines has emerged as a key hub for gaming and entertainment in Southeast Asia, fueled by organizations like the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation and the Philippines Offshore Gaming Operators. This sector supports the economy through land-based casinos and online gaming platforms, creating jobs and generating revenue for the government. Yet, it also brings ethical and social challenges, such as concerns over corruption and potential social instability. Critics argue that the government's dual role as regulator and beneficiary of the industry raises transparency issues, potentially leading to an uneven distribution of resources that disproportionately affects low-income communities. Additionally, the rapid growth of online gaming presents new challenges in oversight and effective regulation. Despite these concerns, the government continues to back the industry, highlighting its potential to drive economic growth and strengthen public finances. Number 7. From colonial history to economic decline. The Philippines' history, shaped by centuries of Spanish and American rule, continues to influence its political, social, and economic systems. From 1565 to 1898, Spanish colonization introduced Catholicism and centralized governance, but brought significant suffering to Filipinos. After the Spanish-American War in 1898, American rule implemented reforms such as Western education and a modern legal system. However, these reforms often benefited the elite, leaving much of the population in poverty. Even after gaining independence in 1946, the country struggled with colonial legacies, including concentrated wealth and power. In the aftermath of World War II, the Philippines was among Asia's most developed nations. However, its economy declined due to an oligarchic system, pervasive corruption, and weak institutions. Political leaders often prioritized power over systemic reforms, leaving the country grappling with inequality, corruption, and the dominance of political dynasties. Although literacy rates in the middle class have grown, many Filipinos still struggle to benefit from economic advancements. As the Philippines continues to address these challenges, it faces stiff competition from rapidly developing neighbors like Singapore and South Korea. Curious to learn more shocking truths about the Philippines and other fascinating cultures? Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to be the first to catch our next exploration. Number 6. The spirit of survival, Jeepneys, Tinikling, and resilience. In the Philippines, Jeepneys and the Tinikling dance embody resilience and resourcefulness, showcasing the Filipino spirit of survival amidst challenges. The jeepney, born from surplus military jeeps left after World War II, has evolved into a vibrant and practical mode of public transport. Filipinos transform these vehicles by adding roofs and extending their frames to carry passengers. Today, jeepneys remain an affordable and vital form of transportation, despite challenges like rising fuel costs and aging fleets. They stand as enduring symbols of Filipino ingenuity and adaptability. Tinikling, considered the national dance, mimics the swift movements of the tickling bird as it darts between bamboo stalks. Dancers must time their steps precisely to avoid the clapping bamboo poles, demonstrating agility and perseverance. This traditional dance reflects the Filipino ability to navigate challenges with quick thinking, teamwork, and determination. Passed down through generations, it celebrates solidarity and the triumph over hardship. Together, Jeepneys and Tinikling illustrate how Filipinos face adversity with joy, creativity, and resilience. In a country frequently impacted by typhoons, earthquakes, and other natural disasters, these cultural icons remind us that survival is not only about enduring difficulties, but also about finding purpose and beauty in the journey. Number 5. A closer look at the Philippines. The Philippines is celebrated for its breathtaking scenery and vibrant culture, yet it faces significant challenges. A substantial portion of the population, particularly women and children, remain vulnerable. As of 2024, roughly 16% of Filipinos live below the poverty line, with many families in rural areas struggling daily. This often drives individuals to seek better opportunities, but some fall victim to false promises of a better life abroad, leading to further hardship. One pressing concern is the heightened vulnerability of women and children, both within the country and overseas. Advances in technology have introduced new risks, with some becoming targets of exploitation. Despite these dangers, countless survivors display extraordinary resilience, and organizations such as the International Justice Mission and Tahanan ng Pagmamahal tirelessly provide support and seek justice. However, persistent obstacles like corruption and limited resources remain significant challenges. Victims often face societal stigma, which can discourage them from seeking help. While laws like the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003 exist, more efforts are needed to enhance protections for at-risk individuals. This issue extends far beyond national borders, requiring a united global effort to ensure safety and dignity for all. Supporting organizations and advocating for stronger safeguards can help create lasting change. To learn more, visit resources like the International Justice Mission or the Philippine Commission on Women. Number 4. The coconut economy and overseas migration. The Philippines is a nation of resilience, where survival often means making the most of what is available. The coconut industry, a cornerstone of the economy, faces challenges such as aging trees, natural disasters, and insufficient support. Known as the tree of life, coconuts sustain 1/3 of the population, making the Philippines the world's second-largest coconut producer. However, typhoons and outdated practices are reducing productivity, forcing many farmers to seek work elsewhere. At the same time, a large number of skilled workers, particularly nurses, migrate abroad in search of better opportunities. In 2024, nearly 200,000 Filipino nurses are employed overseas, sending billions of dollars in remittances back home. While this migration offers economic relief for families, it creates a gap in the local healthcare system, especially in rural areas. Those who remain must work under challenging conditions, and the shortage of skilled workers deepens existing inequalities. The Philippines now stands at a critical juncture. Can it modernize its industries and create opportunities to retain its skilled workforce, or will migration continue to define its future? The resilience of the Filipino people is undeniable. but global collaboration is essential to help the country build a more sustainable path forward. What do you think? Can a country be both a paradise and a place of hidden struggles? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your perspective on this intricate balance. Number 3. A clash of nature and progress. The Philippines is home to natural wonders, like the Philippine Eagle and the Puerto Princesa Underground River, both under threat from deforestation, industrialization, and tourism. Balancing preservation with progress is a critical challenge. The Philippine eagle, a symbol of biodiversity, has fewer than 500 left due to habitat loss and poaching. Legal protections exist, but poaching persists, though conservation efforts such as breeding programs offer hope. The Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracts over 200,000 tourists yearly. However, unregulated tourism and development harm its delicate ecosystem, leading to waste and overcrowding that threaten the river. These natural treasures highlight a broader issue in the Philippines: how to protect the environment while promoting economic growth. Tourism and industrialization present both opportunities and risks, but enforcement of protection laws remains weak. The Philippines must pursue sustainable solutions like stricter regulations, ecotourism, and alternative livelihoods to protect its environment while fostering development. With rising global environmental awareness, the country has a chance to lead in sustainable practices and preserve its unique natural heritage. Number 2. Boracay's transformation. Boracay, once a peaceful tropical haven, became renowned for its white sand beaches and pristine waters. By the mid-2000s, it had evolved into a bustling tourist hotspot, drawing visitors with its stunning beauty, luxury resorts, and lively nightlife. However, rapid development brought serious environmental issues. By 2018, the island faced severe problems, including pollution, poor waste management, and damage to its fragile ecosystem. In response, the Philippine government shut down Boracay for 6 months to allow rehabilitation and implemented stricter environmental regulations. By 2024, Boracay's beaches were noticeably cleaner, and businesses had adopted more sustainable practices. While these changes have been positive, tourism still puts immense pressure on the island's delicate environment. Managing the balance between tourism and conservation remains a significant challenge, with overcrowding and infrastructure strain continuing to impact the island. Number 1. The Philippines as a nation caught between worlds. The Philippines is navigating the delicate balance between progress and preserving its cultural identity. As the nation embraces globalization, it faces the challenge of adapting to modern changes while maintaining its rich traditions. Its natural wonders, from the pristine waters of Palawan to the lush forests of Mindanao, are increasingly under threat from rapid development and environmental pressures. Despite these obstacles, the Philippines remains culturally vibrant, with more than 170 languages and deep-rooted traditions, including colorful festivals and a strong Catholic faith. Urbanization and Western influences are transforming Filipino society, particularly in cities like Manila and Cebu. While the economy has grown, fueled by industries like BPO, remittances, and tourism, poverty persists, especially in rural areas where nearly 16% of the population lives below the poverty line. The divide between urban elites and rural communities continues to expand. A critical question for the Philippines is how to reconcile its cultural heritage with modernization. The country's future hinges on its ability to balance political reform, economic growth, and the preservation of its traditions. A compelling story as the Philippines faces the complexities of a rapidly changing world. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.